Everyone thinks push-ups are easy. Oh, it's just lying down, pushing up, repeat, done, right? Right? If that's your mindset, you also probably think paper cuts are the deadliest weapon known to man. Push-ups can be deceptively complex. They're not just about pecs and triceps, they also require scapular stability, core engagement, shoulder health, and motor control. Do them wrong, and you're setting yourself up for shoulder flare, elbow stress, and a lifetime of flopping around like a broken robot every time you try to do a normal push-up. Most progressions are actually garbage. Knee push ups to full push ups? Sure, but what about tempo, deficit, scapular control, and even plyometric push ups? Nobody talks about it, which is why gyms are filled with people doing 50 push ups a day with elbows flaring like an angry hornet swarm and wondering why their shoulders hurt. So we're going to fix that. We'll start with knee push ups, progress methodically introducing tempo, deficit variations, and finish with plyometric push ups. You'll learn how to engage your scapula correctly, protect your shoulders, and build strength in a sustainable way. And by the end, you won't just be able to do more push ups, you'll do them efficiently, powerful, and without pain. Drop a comment down below. What is your push up level out right now? How many can you do? What kind can you do? Can you do one arm push ups while jumping up and clapping it up overhead? Before we talk reps, sets, or fancy variations, let's talk scapular movement. Most people think push-ups are all about pecs and triceps. Wrong. Push-ups are about the shoulder girdle exercise first, chest and arms second. Your scapula is your shoulder's base of support. If it moves poorly, you're stressing your rotator cuff, your labrum, and every tiny stabilizer in your shoulder. And over time, that will lead to pain, flare, and injury. Key scapular movements are protraction, pushing your shoulder blades forward at the top of the push-up, retraction, pulling them back down at the bottom, keeping the chest stable, depression, keeping the shoulders away from your ears to avoid shrugging, and fourth, stability throughout, no winging, no collapsing. So the drill here is to start in a plank with elbows locked, shoulders engaged. Push your chest away from the floor without moving your hands. That is your scapular protraction. Now pull your shoulder blades together slightly. That's your retraction. Do this without flaring your elbows, without collapsing your core. Master this before worrying about reps. Scapular control is non-negotiable. Build it first, or your progression is just pain in disguise. If you can't do a standard push-up, that's fine, but don't cheat yourself. Start with the knee push-ups. It's okay. Here's the thing, they're not just baby push-ups either. Done correctly, they'll help teach your core, shoulders, and scapula how to move efficiently. The key points on these things are to keep that core tight. Keep a straight line from knees to head. No sagging hips, no butt rocket shifts. And then also your elbow position. 45-degree tuck to avoid shoulder flare. Then you're going to do a controlled tempo. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Do not bounce off the floor like a human pogo stick. You want full range of motion. Chest to floor, push fully up. Partial reps do not teach proper motor control. And once you can do this for 12 to 15 perfect reps on knees with tempo control, it's time to step up. Not earlier, not later. Precision here will beat your ego. Knee push-ups look easy to outsiders, but if you're doing them wrong, you're basically doing joint destruction. Now for the holy grail, your standard push-ups. Here's the trap. Most people can crank out 20 sloppy reps per set and wonder why their shoulders are hurt. You want to make sure you have proper form. Hand placement, slightly wider than shoulders. Elbow angle, 45 degrees. Too wide is shoulder flare. Too narrow, elbow stress. Then scapular stability. Protract at the top. Retract slightly at the bottom. For core in your glutes, maintain that straight plank. Sagging is lumbar stress. Hips up is glutes disengage. Once your form is solid, add some tempo. Slow eccentric, explosive concentric. 3 to 5 seconds down, 1 second up. This increases time under tension, improves motor control, and strengthens your stabilizer without slamming your joints. Doing standard push-ups fast, sloppy, and ego-driven is like trying to paint a masterpiece with a flamethrower. You might finish, but the walls are probably ruined. Now moving on through progression. Deficit push-ups. I love deficit push-ups. You elevate your hands on dumbbells, parallettes, or even plates. They increase range of motion, recruit more pecs and stabilizers, but stress is controlled if you've mastered your scapula and tempo. The key on the technique here is lower slowly, feel your chest stretch, but do not collapse your shoulder joints. Push back up with control and make sure to protract your scapula at the top. Start shallow. Increase depth over weeks. Deficit push-ups bridge the gap between standard push-ups and advanced lifts like bridge press or dumbbell presses. They're functional, joint friendly, and prepare your shoulders for more load. And yes, they can look a little scary, look a little weird. Break if anything follow the progression though. And no, you won't break anything if you follow proper progression. But if you're trying to just drop in without mastery, you probably just brought a front row seat to shoulder health. Tempo work is often ignored, but it's actually a great magic sauce to any work. Slow eccentrics, controlled pauses, and explosive concentrics teach joint stability, muscle tension endurance, and mind-muscle connection. A great progression on this is start with week 1 with 3 seconds down, 1 second up. Then add a second each week for week 2 and week 3. Make sure you pause at the bottom occasionally to teach control and prevent bounce injuries. If your bottom position is sloppy, every rep is stress on ligaments, not muscles. Now, for those who have mastered tempo and deficit push-ups, we are going to be entering the plyometric push-up, clap push-ups, explosive push-ups, medicine ball variations, each teaching power, coordination, and advanced scapular control. Explosive movements here will improve rate of force development, fast twitch fiber recruitment, and upper body power. But joints do take more impact, so only attempt after mastering everything else. And these are really great also for those trying to improve their bench press. Key points here: warm up first. Do not jump into these. You want to make sure you have a warm up of scapular activation, light push-ups, and mobility drills. Focus on controlled landing, soft elbows, maintain scapular engagement throughout. Do low reps, but with high quality. 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Ego does not get a pass here. Plyometric push-ups are fun. They look good on Instagram too. But if your shoulders have not earned it, you are just inventing a new form of hospital cardio. So put it all together with a nice progression roadmap. Start with scapular drills, then go into knee push-ups, standard push-ups, deficit push-ups, tempo variations, and then finally, plyometric push-ups. Key principles to remember are form over reps, gradual progression, scapular health first, and time under tension will beat your fast reps. By respecting the progression, you not only increase push-up performance, but also protect your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So this isn't just aesthetic, it's functional strength that transfers to real life. Pushing a car, lifting kids, shoving a stubborn fridge into a new kitchen layout. And anyone who claims push-ups are easy has probably never done them correctly. Stop treating them like a joke, treat them like the powerhouse exercise they can be. Push-ups can be deceptively complex, and the progression nobody tells you about exists to protect your joints while building strength. Master scapular control, knee push-ups, and progress methodically through tempo and deficit variations. Finish with plyometrics. If you're stuck on a push-up variation, put it in a comment down below. Let's dissect it, critique it, and help you progress safely. Remember, quality beats quantity, control beats ego, and joints matters more than Instagram clout. This is Dr. Matt, and we are Grit and Determined.